Wi-Fi off. For the replay gang, go to the other live first. This is part two.
Had to do a do-over.
I forgot to turn the damn Wi-Fi off, so the phone is trying to connect to Prime Guest, and we're way too far away from the terminal for Wi-Fi to work. So the Wi-Fi is off. We're now on LTE. It should work just fine now. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Bittersweet, me leaving.
Yeah,
You
bittersweet.
having to get sleep.
Bittersweet, me leaving, having to get sleep, all that good stuff. But in case you missed the first half of this, and welcome back, everybody. I see there's 10 of you that made it back in. Sorry about that.
That was a fail.
It's funny because on the live that I was just doing, the first part of this, I forgot to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, so that was causing problems because we're way too far from the terminal. Earlier today, I was doing an interview with Success Leasing, which that video will go up tomorrow. It was a really good interview. I've told you guys that I've been working on updating you on the new white glove service that Prime has going. Look at this. This is all the new stuff coming with Prime, coming with Success Leasing, their new white glove service. Really exciting stuff. And I actually went and interviewed their team today, but I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode, and my fleet manager was trying to call me in the middle of the interview. So I always forget to check that setting. But anyway, yes, for those who missed the announcement in the first video, Jenna this is her last couple runs driving the truck, and then she's moving into in-house. So it'll be probably one of her. We might do another live in the truck before she gets off the truck. She'll be on the channel many more times, but may not be in a live from the truck. Why don't you have a wrench? Don't I deserve a wrench? I don't know. There's a couple people that deserve a wrench. I just don't know how to add it. Jenna knows how to add it, but she can't.
You have to add it on the computer at home because it's this big monotonous way of doing it. It doesn't just easily add with the iPhone.
Yeah, I would definitely say that you're deserving of the wrench, Hopper, for sure. So what time is it? Is it only 5 o'clock?
Yeah, it's getting dark early. It's weird. I don't like it.
Um, and some that don't. Yeah, Brad definitely has a wrench. If you click on a name, you can give someone a wrench. Maybe Jenna can try that. I don't know. I don't do that stuff. It's hard for me to be mod.
It doesn't. Not on my phone, Craig.
Um,
I mean,
man,
let me see if I can do it on yours. But
let me tell you guys, Twisted Big D. Let's see.
oh yeah, you can do it.
So did that work?
Hopper, comment something.
This is grade A content here, you guys. This is good luck on the new adventure, Jenna.
There you go. Quit bitching, Hopper. You have your wrench now.
Wrenched. The main user has to do it. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, Twisted Big D, you guys. Holy crap, man! Yesterday during the training class, I think he trifected 3 students yesterday. Well, 3 of his students trifected, but my TNT student, Dave, has Twisted Big D as his PSD trainer, so hopefully he trifectas next week too. Brad, can't wait for Eric to tell everyone how well our plan is working so far. Yeah, I'm waiting, Brad, for the 4th week straight so that I can talk about all so I can look at the whole gross. There's certain, I don't want to break things down too much because it's nobody's business what Brad gets paid. But I'll tell you, Brad is living, breathing proof right now that you can run a solo truck really well.
He's like, did I get my wrench removed? And then he removed it.
Yeah, Brad's. I think he did 6,400 in gross revenue this week that's ending today. He's already over $2,000 in dispatched this coming week, and that's load's only going to take 2 days. And then he did like 53, 5,400 the week before that. So he's well on his way to, gosh, I don't know, 16, $17,000 in 3 weeks gross, which is amazing. And he's finally gotten out of that expensive Northwest.
JDQ says, here while I'm at line at Blue Beacon.
JDQ. I came in like a wrecking ball. Thanks, Jacob. I gotta turn his damn super chat off so Jacob can quit
Super
chatting. But thank you, man. We really appreciate it. As always, you have to have a driver that is a critical thinker. Yeah. Yeah, and just so you guys know, Brad runs that truck. So I don't really have any input on it. That's the great thing about it is like, Brad calls me and he communicates really well, but he's the one doing it. He's the one making the decisions, and um, he's turned down a couple loads for good reasons. So he's running that truck. He's deciding where to fuel.
Stop.
And he's doing it very successfully and very profitably. And I think he's making good money.
Scotty boy, thank you. He says, evening guys, bittersweet but so excited for you. Good luck, Jenna.
Super dark in
Thank
here.
you. Ah!
There we go.
That's like, can we point it down? It's literally right in my face.
Well, it needs to light up your face.
Well, it's like it was straight in my eyeballs.
How is that? You're being attacked?
Wolfman says, howdy. Thank you, Larry. Larry O'Brien says, congratulations, Eric and Jenna, both continuous and Pride 1.
I'm very glad you didn't have me as driver. Scotty Boy, evening Scotty Boy. So there's my next TNT student in there. Yeah, Dave's going to be my first non-Jenna student. So, yes, I was a trainer before, but I only trained Jenna. So I did her PSD and TNT. I'm doing a TNT here in a week and a half. So he's testing out PSD, and then in February I'm gonna do Scotty Boy's PSD and TNT.
JDQ says that his half-assed beard is starting to grow somewhat.
JDQ, if your beard doesn't grow very well, people will give you shit, and it's funny and amazing. So just go shine it on YouTube and take the flack. It's entertaining.
Hopper.
Congratulations, Jenna and Eric, to both continuous at Prime. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It's very patchy. Well, this company that wants to send me some beard stuff to review and test out claims that it will fill it in. We'll see. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not opposed to reviewing stuff if a company wants to send me something, but they had better be confident in their product. I'll just say it that way. Because I don't hold back. I'll tell you, Success Leasing knows that I have not been friendly to them on YouTube before. So it was interesting sitting in a room with their team today interviewing them when they know full well
that you've been a thorn in their side.
I have been a thorn in their side occasionally.
Hopper, think, and I was thinking about to trim my beard. Don't like eating my own mustache hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I keep this. I keep this trimmed. I cannot handle it if this mustache hair gets down over my lip. It still drives Jenna crazy when I kiss her.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem: if you trim this mustache hair, then it's spiky right there. So you either need it to fold over your lip, which would make a better kiss to her, but I can't handle, like, it makes me start doing this if I can feel them sticking over. So I don't. So I keep it trimmed, but that makes it pokey. So every time I kiss her, she gets mad.
RN says start over. Uh, there's a new blue beacon or new streaking beacon.
In Weatherford, Texas. Good old streaking beacon. Look at
Yeah, and
here
Hopper,
in Denver.
the belly, it's still just awkward. It just looks like I need to go to the gym. Looks less baby related and more needing exercise.
Scotty back the goatee. Well, remember, Scott, if you remember in the original back to beard goatee, there's not really any rules. Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So you can grow just a goatee. I actually do have a lot up here. It's just in a color that it's like transparent. Um, I mean, look at it.
Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, what's going on? So there actually is a lot up here, but yeah, this right here, it's got to keep. I gotta keep that under control. Got a decent goatee, nice. Oh, that's a puppy. Someone's got a puppy out here playing.
Hopefully Remy doesn't see it.
Yeah, Remy's gonna lose her mind if she knows there's a dog out there running around. Salt and pepper, much more salt. Yeah, yeah, for sure. If you guys are familiar with Wild Beard Trucking, he has half. It's almost like he got struck by lightning or something, because just half of his is gray and the other half is black. It's like this perfect line down the middle. And I was kind of joking in Discord about that being sort of my situation. Have you been watching the Rittenhouse case?
Yeah, but we're gonna avoid discussing that on here.
I mean, you can't be alive right now and not have that case thrown in your face in some way, shape, or form. We don't really pay attention to the news anymore, I'll be honest with you, but it just kind of, stories like that have their way of finding you. What's up with prime drivers tearing off the fairings on their trucks? Oh my God. Don't even get me started on
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
that. Yes, there are a lot of drivers fucking up their fairings on their trucks, for sure.
My beard is multicolored, a little bit brown, red, and silver.
What I'll say to Scotty Boy and Dave, Captain Dave, who
You
are going to be
better not tear off my fairings.
If you tear off my fairings, then I should quit. I should hang my hat and quit training.
Oh, jeez.
I've been in some situations where, man, you could not slide a sheet of paper between the fairings and the trailer, but I've never touched them.
Kendrick trucker Brad, not this truck. Good. Good. Did he say the F word?
Oh yeah.
JQ says he said the F word.
I drop some F's. I drop some F's now and then. This channel is not an F-free channel. It's just not something I'm gonna do all the time.
You're such a jerk.
How do those things save fuel? Well, it passes the wind down the side of the trailer and doesn't let it cause resistance between the truck and the trailer. JQ, that made me think of South Park instantly. Tyson, DC, and Macon, Georgia, and you saw it. multicolored, little bit brown, red, and silver. Yeah. So, knock. Is there wood in here? Knock on wood. Jenna will. So 2 years for Jenna. Only had one legitimate uh,
Critical event.
critical event.
It was well deserved.
It was well. She did deserve it. She knew it right away. I've only had one legitimate critical event too. Is when that deer hit me.
Yeah, but safety's response was literally nobody hits an animal
Yeah,
without getting a critical event. It's just part of what happens.
yeah.
Like,
So Jenna
yeah.
got the 2 years of trucking, perfect safety record, one critical event, perfect PTC, um, and that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Hot shot spots at truck stops annoy me. Hot
JDQ.
shots, hot shots can be annoying, but here's the thing: hot shots are regulated by the same. They have a clock too. So RVs are annoying. And I say that as an RVer. Jen and I have a 35-foot Class A RV.
36.
Uh,
36.
okay, 36 foot. We have a 36-foot Class A RV. And before we got into trucking, we used to park at truck stops. Now, granted, we had a trailer pulling a vehicle. Still, in hindsight, that's messed up. At the time, you just, I don't know.
We didn't like camp out at truck stops, so it was when we had to stop and rest for a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't like, hey, let's go to this truck stop and spend the day and the night. Some people go drop their jacks, put their slides out, and freaking barbecue and everything. That's messed up. Now, being a truck driver, I would never, ever, under any circumstance, neither of us would ever park our RV in a truck spot. Never.
Hey, Lenny.
But the hotshot guys and gals, they don't have, they have the same regulation we do. Is it annoying? Yes, because they're not very big vehicles sometimes. But they also have to abide by ELD as well. So it kind of am like, okay, you don't need a spot that big, but at the same time, you don't have a choice. So I kind of have some sympathy.
Did you see Eric's comment? That one
Let's
right there.
see. Hello, Jen and Eric. Wish you the very best. You guys deserve all of this because you work hard for it. Today, I sent my application with your code. Hope I can become a driver and drive for a DL company. That's awesome, Eric. Well, thank you for using the driver code and thank you for those words. That's awesome. Lenny, what's up? I know Jenna said hi, but hello to you. Uh, Lenny, you made me want to try the Texas, what's it called, Big Texan. We have never stopped there. We've stopped by there, but we've never gone in and had a steak. Box trucks and yeah, box trucks. Plus, box trucks are all over the freaking road too. I don't know what it is with those things. We've almost been hit by a box truck on the interstate multiple times. Uh, Stacy almost the 01. Carrie is there now picking up a load too. Nice.
Steven Tucker. I think anybody that pulls a fifth wheel RV needs a Class A. I
Yes.
don't disagree.
Yes. Yes. And some of those fifth wheels are huge. What are the really big ones?
Grand design.
Well, the toy haulers that oh gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, there's one. Grand Design can be big too, but there's one company that makes one. Um, Heartland, huge,
Yeah.
huge fifth wheels. Uh, that there you have no business in my view driving those things, and without a CDL. And the problem is they don't use down in like Arizona and New Mexico. In the Wind Alley, you'll see those things turned over in the middle because they don't think about things like that.
Um, Wolfman. I need a little bit more context on that. He says you're not an RVer until you've showered in a Walmart parking lot. Do you mean
We've showered
showered?
many
Do
times
you
in a
mean
Walmart
showered
parking lot.
inside your RV or outside the RV?
Our RV has 1,300 watts solar and 400 amp hours of lithium power. We've boondocked. We've been off the grid up in the mountains of Colorado. I mean, way off the grid for like several weeks.
Hey Dustin, long time no see.
I'm talking about where you have to like go into town to fill up a bladder of water and bring that back to refill your tanks. Like we've been off the grid. Our RV is made for off the grid. Well, it wasn't built for that, but we modified it.
We did stuff to it, but yeah, Dustin says, "What's up, Eric and Jenna? I hope the three of y'all are doing well. I saw your Freightliner in Tennessee this morning. Like the color scheme."
Yeah. So yeah, Brad was in Tennessee, for sure. You're not an RVer. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine.
RN, yes, we do.
Are you still? Do we still? Yeah, we still have our RV. Sorry, Jenna's answering questions. I don't know what they are.
Stacy said JDQ is trying to decorate his truck for Christmas the hard way and way too early.
No reindeer.
Yeah, that's savage, Stacy. Well played. Oh wow. No. I wish you the very best of luck. Hopefully it's going well, Dustin.
Do we have a Freightliner? We have a Freightliner and a Peterbilt.
Oh no, he's saying do you have a Freightliner RV?
Oh, RV?
No.
No, it's on a, what's the chassis?
Workhorse.
Workhorse chassis. There are a lot of RVs with a Freightliner chassis. That's why sometimes you see RVs at Freightliner because they're on a Freightliner chassis.
Well, and it's what's funny is I now understand why Freightliner like just deprioritizes them because we. Sorry, I burped there. Um, it's totally just random burp. Um, we had a friend that their RV was having some issues and they took it to Freightliner and they'd say, "Oh yeah, we'll get to it next week and we'll get to it next week," and like they just kept deprioritizing it every time big rigs came in, to get worked on. And when we're in the RV thing, like, we're like, "Oh, that sucks. They shouldn't do that." And now that we're in trucking, we're like,
screw those RVs.
They shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them. So, yeah.
My girlfriend and I are planning on teaming after the first of the year. Nice.
Awesome.
Looking at Schneider. I don't know if anyway. Don't go to Schneider.
Hey, Jeffro. RN. At my first plaza with Starbucks, but the bathroom sucks, so I had to pass. It's a sad day.
Speaking of Schneider, there's Big Rig Jeffro. He drives for Schneider.
He did.
Or did.
He just went to a small company, and he's really happy.
Thank you. I'm licking this a lot. What are you licking a lot? I know you meant to say liking. I'm home on the weekends and experiencing is awesome. It's being a big learning. 80,000 pounds. Oh, the heavy hauling? Yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha.
that would be a huge difference.
Make trucking great again. Ronald Dump. What was the dump truck company we saw? There was a dump truck company we saw up in, I can't remember where it was. I think it was Nashville. And it was like, I can't remember the name. It was a hilarious name of a dump truck company.
Official Bradley says looked into Prime as well, but they wanted her to do 30,000 miles. Does she already have her CDL? Oh, okay. So he has 3 years experience, so he'd come in as an AC, but so she has under 3 years experience. Yeah.
Well, Stacy, thanks for stopping by. We're about to get off here too, but have fun with that trailer.
Love you too, Stacy. Say hi to Carrie for us.
So, all right, we're gonna wrap this up. I had to take a nap. I'm we gotta get a load out of here. Do you think Prime should put a terminal in Texas? Yes. There's the one in Laredo, but Jenna and I
It's
have had
special.
beef. Yeah, it's special. We've had beef with that particular individual there. Um, but yeah, there's been talk about.
But he didn't win.
Yeah, you didn't win. Yeah, we had a
JDQ.
we had a little rift with someone
He's
there who
safe.
thought they were going to win on an issue, and they did not win.
It did not go as they thought it would.
Thanks, G. Yeah, but there has been talk for sure about a terminal like more in the Dallas area. They had addressed it one time in a safety meeting, I think. Right now, they're focused on finishing up the one up in Illinois, which is going to be a really nice terminal. It's primarily focused on tanker, but will be available and open to all of us, and it's a legit full-on um, terminal. The only difference is they're not putting a cafe in it, but it's you can walk right next door to a Love's. I mean, it's like right alongside. I think it's a Love's, either Love's or Pilot. So, I think I think it's on the agenda. Anyway, guys, sorry about the hiccup at the beginning with having to switch videos. Replay gang, sorry
Yeah,
you're
it was
having
a
to watch
fail.
two videos.
Sorry.
But thanks for joining us, and thanks for all of your support. And I promise you, Jenna will still be on YouTube and still be
Don't make
very active.
promises.
No, you're still going to be on YouTube?
Maybe, sorta, sometimes. Not all the time.
Are you quitting YouTube too?
Well, no, but we're not gonna be together like all the time.
We haven't had this meeting yet, you guys.
And it's like you're putting a lot of pressure on me.
You'll see her on YouTube still, just not in the truck. Uh, so yeah, things change. All good things, all good things. But anyway, thank you guys all
Yeah,
for.
official Bradley. Sorry, I just saw it. He says, get her experience and then lease a truck and then let her drive as a company driver on my lease truck. Yes, yes. I just saw that comment pop up, and that is a very good plan.
Awkward. You mean the team meeting?
Oh,
Scotty Boy awkward. Yeah, we hadn't had a meeting about that yet. Sometimes we have meetings in front of you guys. I don't know what to tell you. All right, but anyway, we appreciate all the support. You guys be safe out there. Make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. Talk with you soon.